Hey devs! So I'm really excited about this. Probably my favorite topic of the whole DIMS YouTube project thingy has been the 25 questions. I don't know what it is about watching people I have kind of gotten to know answer all sorts of random questions and seeing them and seeing their personalities and getting to know them better, but I can't wait to see you. If you would like to do this, please do. Okay, number 1. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I don't do sheets. I just don't get this whole extra, this whole thing of having this extra thin little layer of coldness when it's in winter, unless you have winter sheets, but even then, so it's only a duvet. Sometimes I go get a sheet in summer if I don't want to be covered by anything too heavy, but my duvet isn't that heavy, so it does fine in summer. It does me fine in summer, or I do fine with it in summer. And in winter it's just a blanket and duvet on top. I don't just do this sheet thing that gets crumbled up and why. So number 2, do you like to use post-it notes? I do. Wait, do I have this thing? Yes, in my drawer I do. This will just answer the question perfectly well. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or by a swarm of bees? I'm gonna go with a bear. At least I'll have a bit of fluff to grab onto while I'm taking my dying breath. Number 4, do you have freckles? I used to have, freckles, as in those tiny little spots that are sort of all over the place. I used to have them sort of just like over my nose and just across my cheeks. Not a whole lot of them, and they've sort of disappeared with the years, mostly. If you look really close, you can still see them. I do have lots of, I have one on my finger. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I don't know if you would call them sunspots. If you have them on your face, beauty spots, I guess. In certain places, they become beauty spots. I have those all over the show, but yeah. Do you always smile for pictures? Usually. I did have braces in my late teens, during prom as well. That was fun. I was in tears about having braces at prom. So that was that. During that time, it used to be like, but I usually do smile for pictures. Have you ever peed in the woods? I have. That would have been when I can't remember needing to do that recently, but I will if I ever need to. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's not easy being a girl, being in the woods, especially if there's long grass. Next, where are we? What size bed do you sleep in? I'm not sure if it's I think it's queen. I think it's a queen size bed. It used to be my grandmother's. It has this incredibly heavy. It has this big wooden base with the headboard attached and everything. Do you still watch cartoons? Not really. Not sort of the Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon-y type ones. I just don't have the occasion to. I just don't do much TV, so but I'm not opposed to it. I used to dig some cow and chicken. Dexter's Lab wasn't too bad either. Oh, I do watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. How do you take your coffee or tea? I drink mostly tea, and I take it with just milk, tiny bit of milk. And when I do have coffee, which is once in a while, I have it for the taste, and I mostly have decaf because otherwise caffeinated coffee just does something horrible to me. Weirdly enough, because Coke doesn't. But anyway, 2 sugars, lots of milk, 2 sugars. What is your least favorite movie? It's looking back, the one I had the least fun watching. I mean, I might think back on this again and think, well, you know, there have been ones that I found more horrible. But the one I can remember off the top of my head now that I had the least fun watching was Fiddler on the Roof. I watched it with my grandmother. No offense, Jewish people. But that's the one movie I can remember praying for it to be over. I don't know, I just found it a bit excruciating. Which movies could you watch over and over and still love? Oh god, there's a lot. I am a serious movie rewatcher. I've watched 50/50 6 billion times. 10 Things I Hate About You, Invictus, The Help, iRobot, District 9, Brigadoon, old ass movie from the, I don't know, 1950s. That's sort of a childhood memory type thing. My grandma on my mom's side introduced me to it. There are so many. On the even more rom-com side, The Holiday and Hitch. Okay, I think we should move on. Where am I? When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? 2 months ago? Earlier this year. When was the last, favorite kind of sandwich? There is one from our South African version of Woolworths. They make a chicken and bacon Caesar sandwich. Amazing. So I usually go for something sort of in the chicken mayo variety, but when I lived in England, I would always, on the occasion that we did visit Subway, I would always get steak and cheese. That thing is immaculate. Someone sent me a steak and cheese Subway. Okay. How many languages can you speak? I'm going to say 3. English, Afrikaans, and French. And I know a few words in other languages, but I'm not going to include that in the definition of speak. Are you afraid of heights? Hell yes. Do you sing in the car or yes, both. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Some. It depends on the musical. I'm sure there are many musicals I really like that a lot of other people think are cheesy. I don't think the concept of telling a story in song is necessarily cheesy. It can be done pretty well and made to be pretty powerful. and or funny and amazing or whatever. What did you want to be when you were a kid? A singer. A singer. And then when we started getting to early teens, it became psychologist. Do you wear slippers? I hope you can still see me because I can't see whether you can still see me. First concert you ever went to? Huh? What was the first concert I ever went to? Oh gosh. Okay, the first big concert I ever went to, like proper sort of rock concert type thing, would have to be Santana, which I went to see him this year, and it was incredible. I would go to see him again. Slippers, concert, can you curl your tongue? No, I'm not even gonna try. I actually did try, but no. Are you patient? Not with my dog. Okay. I am sometimes too patient with other people, and incredibly impatient. I can be incredibly impatient with myself. So I guess that's a yes and a no. Black or green olives? Green, please, for goodness sake. Like just like not a nice solid green olive. And my dog wants to come in again. Can you knit or crochet? I can knit. I want to learn to crochet so bad. I would love to learn to crochet. I can knit. I only know the one basic stitch, so I would only be able to knit a scarf really. Who was your high school crush? I had two. I was in two different high schools as well. So the first high school I went to in grade 8 and a bit of grade 9, it was a guy called Nick. And then when we moved to Cape Town, my second high school, Tommy. Tommy in English, actually Tommy. Tommy. In Afrikaans. T-O-M-M-I-E. Ginger. Ginger BHM. Anyway, I would love to not be the only person who's feeling super weird right now. So, yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I will maybe see you for the next topic. Bye!